Welcome to Ban or Pay. The chat is going to choose to ban or pay our loyal subscriber and viewer of our stream. What are we playing here? We're playing Cyber freaking Dragon, okay? Now, try to not give any pity votes because I have a limited amount of money to be given away, and also try to not just ban everyone. We gotta like some people and we gotta ban some people. We gotta go back and forth, all right? Are you ready? Welcome to Ban or Pay, where the community shares their replays with a chance to get banned or paid. Pay Boda, yeah? Wait, that's Boda saying that. You're banned. Ban appeals have a 100% success rate. Share your replay in the Google Doc in the pinned comment to let chat decide your fate. Hajime. What are we playing off against? Ooh, we hate this deck. So if we can beat this deck, we're gonna be very happy. Anything with Diablo Star, what the heck? Searching for Subversion set? That's not a standard play, but we already have the original Synthful as we send Diablo Star to summon a Snake Eye Ash. Now let's speed up. So there's a lot of disruption here. And they're going to be right away firing off, reborning the Masquerena from the back row to then link off into something like probably an Apollo USA with multiple negates. In grave, they have the Promethean Princess ready to pop a card on the field on its summon. We do have Harpy Feather Duster, though, which should maybe take out at least an Imperm. Let's see. Come forth, Masquerena. Masquerena only activatable in the main phase. Harpy Feather Duster. Wipe up that back. We're going to chain Masquerena. We're going to chain Forbidden Droplet. Send the Harpy Feather Duster to negate the Masquerena. Non-target, negate. Wipe up the back row. Now, let's see what's in that back row. Swoop. What is that? Called by the Grave. We already know the Sinful Spoil Subversion was the back row. So called by was the Disruption. Clockwork Knight, turn everything into a machine and reduce its attack. We have Cyber Dragon, which I believe it has an effect with the extra deck monster we could send it to the graveyard, right? Wait, if everything's a machine, you could actually use your Chimera Tech. This is what we were using back in the day to counter a Cyber Dragon before Cyber Dragon was a deck. Cyber Dragon plus one or more machine monsters, you could fuse the entire field. But unfortunately, we're going to get Promethean Princess, so the Cyber Dragon's not going to be able to fuse with the entire field. We're going to chain Duality. Now, what the heck does Duality do? Tribute a lighter dark monster, then special summon a lighter dark from the hand or extra deck with the same original type and level, but different attribute. All right, so we have to summon a dark, which is going to be the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, which only activates on Fusion Summon, and it also misses the timing, so you have to put it on Chain Link 1 on its summon, where you could destroy back row cards, but there's no back row cards to destroy anyway. We're fine. Gonna get a nice little boost. The Clockwork Knight, Promethean Reborn. Okay, sure, after unsuccessfully taking out the Cyber Dragon. Flameburge further reborning. Two more monsters onto the field after it has been sent to the grave. Grabbing a Poplar, let's speed that up. Now we're gonna use Regulus. Equip the Cyber Dragon. Sure, this is now an Omni Negate. Could send itself to the graveyard to negate anything. Rampage Dragon sending from the deck to give itself an additional 2 more attacks. We have 3 attacks on Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. But this still, is this game even? Let's see. We're going to add back Cyber Dragon. We're going to send Rampage for, what the heck? We tribute summon for Cyber Dragon. The field is now gone. So we were stopped with being able to fuse with the Cyber Dragon, but being able to add it back to the hand, then normal summon tribute for a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. It's 7,500 attack. Let's go, just like that. Clockwork Knight plus Cyber Dragon, fusing with the whole field, taking out Snake Eye. Let's go. Pretty cool strategy. Gia, would you like to set up if we're ban or paying? Ban or pay? All right away. We are paying the Cyber Dragon player. You have just won $5, my friend. Congratulations. Let's go. Upgrade your deck with another card with that $5. Let's get to it. Let's hop into the next duel. What? There's no way we're paying a Snake Eye player, right? A Snake Eye player was brave enough to submit their replay to get banned or get paid. All right, let's give him a chance. Let's try. Let's go. The chat's already decided to ban you. All right, you're banned. No, we're going to see the replay. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're playing against Ubel. Ubel mates. All right, sure. Let's set it up. Let's speed this up. And how much disruption do we have off of this? We have the ability to negate 2 special summons, and they can link off with our monster, plus whatever potential hand traps they may have in the hand. Let's go. Wanted Seeker Chain Max C. Now, I don't know why you're asking for money from me with this replay, because I don't see any way how this is going to be spicy. But we do have to ban some people, so sure. You want to be the scapegoat. We're going to summon our Diablo Star under Max C, so we're not making an efficient play under Max C. We're going all in. Going to link off with that Diablo Star into a Little Knight to banish the Subversion off the field, which we're going to use to push the Caesar into the back row. One of the main counters to Caesar is that Subversion. Now, we're going to return the Subversion back so we could still gain access to it through a Poplar. Ash, add Kurikara Divine Carnate. We're going to tribute off the Little Knight to come forth and summon. Now, this special summon cannot be negated by the Caesar. It has to be an effect that activates the special summon. Sure. To battle we go. That's it. Gee, is this the right replay? What is this?
I don't know. I forget what happened.
Huh? Cast to your birth. Snake Eye Ash, send the birth. Summon from the deck an Oak. All under Max C, by the way. Shivara Chain. Okay, pop a back row in response to the Oak. By popping the Chamber, it could summon from the deck an Abominable Unchained, which will be able to pop a card in the field. So this is a form of disruption that's happening. Sure, sure. Chamber, Abominable, as I said. On summon, discard, get popping, wiping out the Oak. Further linking this up in a Linkuriboh. Completely disrespecting that Max C. Okay, Dark, which will steal a Dark monster from the opponent's graveyard, all under Max C, drawing a card per special summon, stealing Little Knight. Your Little Knight is now mine. We're going to then get rid of that Little Knight to make a Promethean Princess. Now 8 cards in their hand. Promethean, reborn from our graveyard. The Oak is going to send itself plus Promethean to summon from the deck of Poplar. Sure. Poplar is going to be adding from the deck an Original Sinful. Linkuriboh, send Poplar to the grave, come forth and summon. We have Poplar activating to equip itself into the back row. Original Sinful, send Poplar to come forth and summon from the deck. Ash, negate, but we have Crossout Designate to negate the Ash, mate. I don't think so. Now, 14 more special summons? Are we going for a deck out? I don't think this is likely. Can Snake Eye summon 14 more times? 13 more special summons. Hida is here. Okay. Hida steal a fire monster from their grave. Sprite Elf can now reborn a level 2 from our grave, reborning our Dark. Jet Synchron, discard Flameburst to reborn. Also trigger the Flameburst to summon 2 monsters, which will just be a draw 1. We need to do 8 more special summons. Further Shokaning into Formula Synchron. What the heck? Draw a card into our own Max C. Further link this up into a Relinquished Anima. We have Relinquished Anima and the Linkuriboh. Now making our very own Little Knight. Little Knight on summon, banish a card from the field or graveyard, taking out the Soul of Rage from engrave. Further making a Celine Nabida, which could reborn a spellcaster from our graveyard or summon it from our hand. Remove 3 counters, come forth, Diablo Star, 3 cards left in their deck. Further Shokaning into an Apollo USA to negate any potential hand trap they may have left. Making a Zelantis, and then, wait. Is Zelantis' effect is the ability to special summon, right? He actually decked him out. Ain't no way. Do not Max C against Black Eyes Man, because Black Eyes Man is gonna deck you out. Ain't no way. Wow. Should everyone be playing their Snake Eye deck this way so that they could deck out a Max C? Unbelievable. Not playing Dark World to deck out a Max C. Now, chat, I guess that was a bit of a plot twist here. Are we going to be banning or paying, or do we just hate Snake Eye no matter what? Let's see. Well, right, is this it? Is this the final vote? We are still banning. 5, 4, 3. I mean, we're going to wait till the vote goes all the way down, actually. This is too close for comfort. The pay is rising. The gap is closing between the both of them. He needs a few more votes to get paid. I've never seen a vote this close before. Time's ticking. If you have not voted yet, if you want this Mad Lad to get banned or paid, it's up to you. I think it would just be 7 more votes, 6 more votes, 6 votes, and he gets paid. No way! How did that happen? How did that happen? It literally flipped on the last half second. Ain't no way. Okay. Black Eyes Man, you are going to get paid. Congratulations. Barely getting paid. I cannot freaking believe it. How did that happen?
Yeah, I saved him.
Saved him from a ban. Holy moly. That is crazy. Exodia wants to get paid. And Formud Skipper in an Exodia deck, rank up Magic Zexal Force in this deck. Is this going to result in us drawing some cards? How will this help us draw our Exodia pieces? Begin. Well, we are going first. Okay, so Formud Skipper is going to be our opening play, revealing a Lightheart to now be making a Lightheart. Sure. Lightheart on summon, activating to search. Formud Skipper is also triggering to add a level 5 or higher Cybers from our deck to our hand, which will be our Parallel Exceed. It's too late to summon the Parallel Exceed. We have to perform another Link summon in order to do so. We're going to activate the Scareclaw Field spell, grabbing the right card, special summon, search our deck for an Arrival. Sure. Further linking this up into a Dawn or Dagger for higher, triggering the Parallel Exceed to summon itself onto the field to summon it in a Parallel Exceed from the deck. Further Shokanning into a Force Strix. Force Strix detach and searching for a level 4 Dark Wing Beast, which will be the Singing Lanius, special summoning itself onto the field to further make a Y-Strix. Y-Strix summon from the deck, a negated wing. We're going to Arrival, Reborn from the graveyard of the right card. Further Shokanning into another Force Strix, sure. Grabbing a Simorgh. Now, Y-Strix will trigger to set up from the deck a rank up magic card. That rank up magic card will be activating, targeting the Force Strix in the graveyard, summoning it onto the field, and then ranking it up into a Beatrice. I think Beatrice is going to get banned before we get Fiendsmith cards. I'm calling it. Beatrice detach. Also, Simorgh is triggering because we special summon the Force Strix. So, come forth and summon. And then we're sending from the deck a Clock Wyvern. Okay. Raider's Wing is going to detach a material from the field to reborn itself in the grave. Making Dugarst. Dugarst could draw 2, then discard or reborn a monster from the graveyard. We're now making Codebreaker Virus. This is a good card to take out of Baguska if that ever becomes relevant. Summoning from the deck another Codebreaker 0 Day, as we then make the Virus Berserker. Virus Berserker is going to be reborning the Virus Swordsman. Further linking this up into a Violin Hydra. Violin Hydra is going to tribute off a Link 3 to summon 3 tokens onto the field. As we then link off the tokens into a G-Golem. G-Golem reborn from the graveyard. Where are we going to get Exodia out of this? What the heck's going on? As we then make a Firewall Dragon. I guess this could return an Exodia piece in the graveyard back to our hand, but that's not what we're doing. We're going to add back the Parallel Exceed to then summon our Dark Fluid. Firewall Dragon's triggering, and so is the Dark Fluid Terahertz. Well, we're actually chaining to it, not triggering. We're going to send a Cyber's Clock Dragon from the extra deck to the grave, using the Firewall to special summon the Parallel Exceed onto the field. Now making a Clock Wizard. We have a Clock Wizard with a Clock Dragon into the graveyard. What the heck is this? Clock Wizard is going to return the Clock Dragon in the graveyard back into the extra deck to then do what? What the heck did we do? Return a fusion monster from your graveyard into the extra deck, then fusion summon that fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your graveyard. So we are banishing how many cards? We're like banishing the entire grave. This is a 10 material fusion summon. What is this doing? When this card is fusion summoned, you could send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the total link rating of the fusion materials used for this summon. It's pretty much all, it was like all links besides one. How many cards did we just send to the graveyard? We have 0 cards left in our deck. We milled everything. Ain't no way. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 cards milled off the top of our deck. Now every Exodia piece is in the graveyard. Now what do we do with that? Mudora is going to shuffle Monster Reborn, Boogie Trap, and Ancient Chant back into the deck. We're going to draw 2, then discard a card. Okay, we have our Monster Reborn. Rank up Magic, Zexal Force in the graveyard, banish, and draw our final card. Boogie Trap, discard 2 to grab the Revived Sky God. Okay. Keldo returning a left leg, arm, and head. Dark Factory back into the deck. We're using the Revived Sky God activatable right here, right now for Slifer the Sky Dragon. Drawing 4 cards. We're still missing 2 pieces. Now we're going to get Maxi. Bro, you've been holding on to Maxi that entire time. I think he was afraid of decking out. What? We're Monster Reborning Obelisk the Tormentor. Oh my Jesus, and I completely missed this. This dude has 26,000 attack. What the heck is that? We have 2 gods on the field. Ancient Chant, adding a Raw from the graveyard back to our hand. Ancient Chant, come forth. Winged Dragon of Ra. All 3 gods are on the freaking field. Ra's going to be paying 3,500 life. We're going to Dark Factor the machine production, add back the right arm, that is, add back the right leg. 3 gods on the field, plus Exodia. Obliterate. Oh my gosh. Damn. Triple god, or did the gods actually help summon Exodia? I can't even tell. Was that just a flex on the opponent or what? Wow. Okay, are we holy F pay? The holy F pay is what we're going through. We don't have to wait for the vote on this one. You are getting holy F paid. Let's go. Congratulations. Exodia, Egyptian gods. Let's go. All right. Are you ready? Exo Sister, I Love Ray, is submitted to the banner pay. You're likely to get banned, my friend. I'm sorry. There's no way this is going to be spicy. Begin. Sure. Some Irene set pass, huh? Exosister Armament's going to be able to exceed with the Irene at least. We can turn off their graveyard. So if we want to make it so they can't activate cards in the grave or they can't special summon from the grave, that may be the most ideal. Otherwise, we could go into the Exosister that banishes a card in the field or in the grave. We just got our Maxi fingered, sure. And that does trigger the Irene, so we don't even need the Armament. Gabrine is here. Gabrine is simply a monster negate. Okay, Evenly Match is going to be banishing everything but 1 card, but we're going to be changing the Gabrine to instead become, as we exceed it into an Exosister Mechalus, which will now be able to banish a card on the field or in the graveyard, sure. Main phase 2, it's a Purely deck. We're going to Ash Blossom negate the Lily. Sure, it's a hard once per turn. The other Purely is not. But normally you do negate the My Friend Purely. That's the card they would likely be searching for. But we have Mechalus to instead banish it in case they already had it in the hand. Okay. Manish off the field. Now, we have Sleepy Memory, discarding our final card to come forth and summon for the Decade Purely. We have no more disruption. That's it. We're done. So let's see what they get lucky with. Grab the Purely Street. Lily's going to become a Nor. Sure. Nor's going to draw at least 2 cards. Whoa, we're actually using the effect of Nor to draw 1 instead to get rid of the Mechalus. Sure. Ash off the top of the deck. Okay, we're going to negate draw 1. Negate the Nor. Okay. Gee, where's this going? What the heck? Is this the right replay? Okay. Okay, Nor poking us directly, purely direct attack as we then make a Downer Magician. Now we're going to Maxi after the Downer as we know we're going to be committed to a Zeus, drawing into our Returnia. Not activatable unless we control an Exosister, by the way. Zeus has the ability to wipe the field twice. Reborn Maxi. Huh? What are we doing here? Zeus, wipe the Maxi. Yes? Or Typhon? Typhon is here. The prophecy is real. Zeus being defeated by Typhon. Zeus cannot activate in response to its summoned. It's summoned just like that, 2,900. We can now spin the Zeus back into the extra deck you go. Sure, Returnia is dead. And some people are confused on Typhon. They added this extra effect it doesn't have. They think it needs an Exceeds material to have the continuous effect of 3,000 or more cannot activate. 3,000 or more still can't activate. It just has to be Exceed summoned. Okay, sure. Goodbye to Returnia. A Typhon just winning the whole duel here. Poke for 2,900. Sure. How will Purely deal with this 2,900 Typhon? Summoning a Lily from the deck. We're going to finger the Lily in the graveyard. And that is perfect game because the Lily is in attack position. You're still negated. Sure. Nice try. Self-inflicted lethal damage. Chat, is that a ban or pay? What are we doing here? Tell me. Was Typhon enough to get paid? Gia, set up the vote. Boom. Okay, we have our first. I Love Ray. You're banned for your name, not even for your replay. You're out of here. What do we have here? We have a Shadow branded deck going second. Are you ready? Begin. Signet Mining. We don't have any hand traps really, so we're going to be speeding this up. What the heck does this do? I've never seen this before. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, if this card is in the main monster zone, roll a 6-sided die and move this card directly to that many 1 to 6 main monster zones clockwise. And if a monster is already in that zone it moves to, attach that monster to this card as a material. Okay, if this effect causes this monster's number of materials to exceed 6, you win the duel. If this card cannot be moved or the monster zone it moves to cannot be attached, send this card to the graveyard instead. And we did summon the ritual, which states, when this card is ritual summoned, skip the main phase of your opponent's next turn. So we have draw phase, standby phase, skip the main phase, and go straight to the battle phase. Huh? Scout plane is here. Okay, double scout plane, okay. How, clockwise, give and take, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? There's still an open spot that we could roll the die to and we would not win the duel, right? Oh, that's 6 now. That's clockwise, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the standby phase. Straight to the battle phase, start the battle phase, roll the die, whatever we roll. What? What kind of animation is that? What? I've never seen this. Konami, you wasted resources to animate that? SK lost the duel due to the effect of musical sumo dice games. Wow. That is wild. Now, I don't know the ruling on this, chat. SK is the one who submitted this replay. Do we ban or pay SK for a spicy duel against their opponents? Technically wasn't them, it was the opponent. So let's find this out. Let's get to it. Let's do it, let's see. Boom. We are paying SK, taking his opponent's money. SK, congratulations. I don't know when or where you played against this mad lad. What rank is this even at? What is a musical dice dueler dueling at? At Diamond. Okay, I'm staying away from Diamond. Thank you very much. SK, congratulations. You have won $5 on behalf of your opponent, annihilating you at the musical sumo dice games. We're going to start this off with a Snake Eye Poplar. Let's speed up this mad lad. All right, wait. The opponent played around Mech Knights. Huh? How do you know? How do you not accidentally set your cards in the same freaking column? To summon a Mech Knight, there has to be 2 cards in the same column and you get a free special summon. All right, this is sus. We're going to mobilize, engage, chain the Maxi to it. To activate the Sky Striker cards, you have to have no monsters in the main monster zone. And none of them are hard once return effects. So this is actually engaged twice. Oh my gosh, because the new animation, the new art even. We're going to use Hornet Drones, special summoning, but now we have a monster in the main monster zone, so we're going to link it off into Kagari. Kagari is going to be adding from the graveyard back to our hand, come back to us, engage. Our Vata is going to negate and destroy our own fire, but we're not going to destroy the Kagari as we negate it. Destroying a Kirin, though, is going to be reborning a Fire King, then taking out the Kagari. We don't have a Ray in the graveyard, but now you made a fatal mistake. You could have summoned your avatar, that is, on the far left side to continue to play around Mech Knights. I knew it was random. Now we have 2 in the same column. Come forth, Blue Sky. Blue Sky going to search our deck for the Gursu. We have not normal summoned yet. Also searching for a Nightfall. Gursu taking up our normal summon. Send from the deck. I'm interested on why we didn't activate our Engage while we could have. Instead, we summoned our Mech Knight. I guess we're going to link off first into a Lib. Now we have nothing in the main monster zone. All under Maxi, by the way. We have the Promethean Princess wiping out the Lib. Now, Lib does trigger, right? No, it does not trigger. Yeah, I thought she spins a card back on the deck. If this link summon card is sent to the graveyard as a link material, has to be sent by a link material not being destroyed, will it trigger its effect to return a card in the field back in the deck? We're going to summon a Yellow Star. Yellow Star is going to be banished from the graveyard to wipe out a back row card. Now the opposing field spell Fire King Island is no longer protected from destruction. We got the Nightfall banishing itself to search for a Red Moon. Now Red Moon, similar to Yellow Star, can destroy a monster. We're going to take out the Garunix. Okay? Further linking this up into another Lib. Lib is here, summoned to where the wolf is pointing to. I think that was by accident. Lib's going to set up the Secession, which could reborn a monster to where our link arrow is pointing to. Come to us, World Legacy, World Armor. World Armor is going to be adding a World Legacy card from the deck to our hand. We got the Secret. Further linking this up into a Promethean Princess, which will now trigger the Lib to shuffle a card in the field back in the deck. Now, before anyone's wondering, why didn't we shuffle the field spell back? The field spell would not even activate in the deck if it were to even activate, but it states specifically, if sent to the graveyard or banished, only then would it activate to destroy all cards you control, all monsters. We have Promethean Princess activating to reborn a fire monster from the grave. We have Veiler, negate. Now, we still have not gone into our other Mobilize Engage. I think now's the time, yes? Get engaged. Sky Striker Engage, grabbing a Widow Anchor from our deck. This could be used to take control of a monster. We also have Cosmic Cyclone to wipe out their entire field. Stealing the Arvata. We're going to King Sark, making it so we could reborn our Glory of the Horse, I'm Seti, to then make a Zombie Vampire, mill 4 cards off of both players' decks. Are we going for a deck out? 13 more special summons. Summon among the 8 cards milled. Send from our hands and then send from the deck a Happy. We're going to make a Happy with the Happy and the Promethean Princess. We're going to summon an Amblo Whale. Amblo Whale into Zelantis. Sure. Zelantis, Manish, the entire field. Now, they all get summoned at the same time. You're not drawing per special summon here off of the Max C. Summon, summon, summon. So after all of this resolves, they're going to draw just a single card off of this. Okay, Promethean Princess. Draw again. 7 cards left in the deck. We have Maxi propaganda today. What is going on? Anti-Maxi replays. Within the battle phase, we're going to wipe out 2 cards on the field, non-targeting. We're going to trigger the Ambler Whale, wiping out the Sunlight Wolf, and just like that, 8,200 damage, holding back on even using our Cosmic Cyclone. Lethal damage, Mech Knight, Sky Striker. Is this a ban or a pay? Did you all like that replay? Boom. You're getting paid. I thought, okay, let's go. Still a lot of people that want you to get banned, but you have successfully been paid, my friend Plu. Congratulations on your $5. Let's go. There's no way you're going to get paid playing this deck. There's no way. Everyone hates these cards. Runic. It's Runic Bestial, though. Okay. How can you get paid playing Runic with Bestial? I doubt it. Begin. Smiting Storm, summoning our Hug in within the draw phase to play around a Veiler. Sure. Discard Serenir. We still gain permanence, which is not required to be in the main phase to use. So no field spell for you. Sure. Now, we can't summon another Hug in because it is occupying the extra monster zone. So we got to get her out of there if we want to summon another one. We're going to send from the deck with a Serenir Magna Hunt. We're going to use the Lubellion to search for the Bestial Alibur. To use the Hug in to make a Triage Master to unsummon, draw a card. Runic Tip, that's going to be our access to our limited to 1 field spell here. With the field spell, we're going to be able to shuffle up to 3 Runic cards in our graveyard back in the deck to draw 3. We're summoning a Gary. Gary and Triage Master are going to be able to synchro into a Chaos Angel. We got the branded Regained, set end, and just like that end? Sure. Okay, what are we doing off of this? We have Duality. Contribute off the Gary or Triage Master, then summon an opposing attribute from the extra deck, being light or dark. Diablo discarding to summon. Triggering the Regain to reborn from the grave our Magna Hut. We're going to call by the grave, finger that Magna Hut to stop it from reborning. We're going to chain Duality, tributing off the Gary to summon from the extra deck. What are we summoning? Fabled Unicorn. The ultimate infinite negate. This is infinite. That's an infinite negate. If your opponent has the same number of cards in hand as you do, negate all cards and effects activated by your opponent, and if you do, destroy those cards. So we are going to negate the finger, negate and destroy. We're not negating our own cards, by the way, and negate the Diablo Star. Double negated. So what do we do if we activate a card here? We're not 1 card versus 1 card. We then chain the Slumber to be 1 card versus 1 card. Magna Hut activating, Airlifter activating, chaining the Slumber to negate. Come forth and summon Hug in, which could discard if we wanted to. Negate. Well, if we had another fountain, which we don't. The infinite negate. Trigger the runic fountain mate. Duality to go into the fabled unicorn. It was short, it was sweet. Infinite negate. You can manipulate your hand size with the runic cards. So think about it. Gary and duality for infinite negate unicorn. Is that a cool idea? What do y'all think? GS set up the ban or pay. And I'm thinking, has anyone else had that idea? Unicorn that did well with it, maybe within the TCG. There is, wait, it got first place. Joshua Schmidt, you took this from Joshua Schmidt. You stole this. What is it? Are we banning or paying? Yes. 3, 2, 1. It's a ban. You're banned for plagiarism. You stole the combo.